Hello viewers, today in this video we will be talking about components of driveline system. If you guys don't know about driveline system, do check my previous videos in the playlist of automobile systems. You will find very interesting content over there. So let us continue. So today we will be discussing about propeller shaft or drive shaft. It is commonly known as drive shaft. Then the second component is half shafts. Third one is the universal joint. Fourth one is the front wheel drive system. I will just give a gist of front wheel drive system, and this is the part of a driveline system which I will be explaining to you. So let us start with the propeller shaft or drive shaft. A propeller shaft is a component which connects the gearbox and the differential system or the final drive system. So this is the main component which joins the both the ends of we can say the system. So it is so let us see the construction of this. This is this side is let us assume that it is the gearbox side, and this is the final drive side. I hope it is clear. I'm sorry for the E. Okay, just compromise for it. So this is the gearbox side and this is the front final drive side. Okay, and this is the whole construction of propeller shaft. Now, if we see, or if we imagine that the wheels are on the ground and the the gearbox is on the higher side of the from the ground, then they both are parallel, but it is not possible for a shaft to connect like this way or in transverse way. So what they have done, they have used two universal joints on both the sides, so that we can transfer the power it is both these sides are offset at some distance. So both these joints, what they do, they allow the power to be delivered from one parallel line to another parallel line. Okay, so this is a fork-like structure. This is the universal joint, and this hole is known as the propeller shaft. Now, both these angles should always be constant. Otherwise, we would be finding the speed difference. We would not get the desired speed or the desired output of the speed which we want. So, for that, both these angles should be constant or should be equal. Now, another thing, we have seen that the wheels of the vehicle, they constantly move according to the potholes and many other deformities of the road. So what about that? The length of this should not. This will always be traveling in this confined path only. Okay. So if we try to imagine that if there is a bump, this would move upside, then the length of the shaft would be, then this would be the shaft. Okay, now this length and this length, they would definitely be different. So for the compensation of this length reduction, and to keep these wheels in the same plane, what we do, we have introduced a slip joint in between both these universal joints, which is the propeller shaft itself. Now here, this component, we can say this side of the propeller shaft is solid and this side is hollow. For simplicity, for this diagram only, it is not in the real life, it may be different. I have not seen it may be different, that this side may be solid side, and this side may be hollow side. So what happens? This is the this is the solid side, and this is the hollow side. So now, if there is any deformity, so for example, this is for in our example, if the bump occurs, if there is any bump in the road, then the wheel would lift up. So this shaft will also lift up, and this structure, it's like sliding joint. It's like two shafts sliding over each other with the help of this structure is known as spline structure. If let me draw it here. This is the solid one, and this is the hollow one. Just for imagination, this is the solid, this is hollow, and this solid and hollow both have gear-like structure over its body. Now, this gear-like structure helps to deliver the power due to rotation. If this structure would not be there, then this would simply slip inside each other. This solid shaft would simply slip inside the hollow shaft, and there would be no power delivery. Okay. So this is the gear-like structure. This structure is known as line. Okay. So here we complete our drive shaft or propeller shaft and the universal joints. The importance of drive shaft: to deliver the power from gearbox to the final drive, and the universal joints to connect two parallel lines or two parallel power delivery stations. Okay, for sake of simplicity. Now, half shafts. We have seen in the previous video of differential system that there are two half shafts running on each side of the vehicle. The half shafts are simply, they are simply shafts, or they inside the axle housing, or they itself may be axles. Now, this side and this side, they both are this side is connected to differential, let us assume, and this may be connected to wheel. Now, both the sides are having a CV joint or constant velocity joint. I cannot draw it here because it's a very complex drawing. You may refer it on the Google for the sake of your knowledge, and it is very important component because it also the CV joint is also used in the front wheel drive system. If you figure out this function of this thing, CV joint, let me write it down here. CV joint, or it is also known as Rizappa joint. So you do check out this Rizappa joint or a CV joint. You will definitely learn, you will definitely explore many more things, like many more things of this automobile system, because this is the very important component. Without this front wheel drive system and the many other systems are not even, they are useless without this. I cannot say useless, but it's a very important component. Now, in the front wheel drive system does not have a differential. This makes it different from the rear wheel drive system, and the main and let me just rub it out. For the front wheel drive system, this is the configuration. Here is the engine. Engine is connected to transmission. This transmission is directly connected to wheels. These wheels, and here are the CV joints, which compensate the length, the direction change of the wheels or the length of the axles. Okay, so definitely do check out. We will do another video for front wheel drive system. I know I have not explained it enough, but we will definitely try to do this better in another video. So thank you very much.